course you're using solutions for your apps and all of their components, and custom connectors are certainly part of that. You may have noticed that custom connectors, when they're imported in a solution, can't be shared with other people. They're available to system administrators, but that's usually not enough. And so I wanted to show you a way to work around this and share those connectors until it's possible to do that in the user interface. And to do this, I'm going to use this very simple app here. It's a Canvas app that does very little and a custom connector that does even less. Now I've got this environment over here that has no custom connectors. This solution has never been imported in here before. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to import this solution. And then once it's imported, I'm going to publish it. And so once it's published, we're going to look at this custom connector. Now I'm a system administrator in this environment, so I'll be able to see it. But I want you to see what it looks like when you go to try to share it. And so over here on custom connectors, we'll open it up and we'll click on this share tab. And you notice that there's no one listed, and I can add names. Like let's add Megan Bowen here. And I can add names, but that share button never lights up, the save button. And so let's go to another user. I've got Bianca over here. And Bianca has no access to this connector. If we refresh custom connectors, we see that she has nothing listed, right? She has environment maker rights in this environment. And so let's go and let's share this connector with Bianca. And so to do that, let me go to the list of tables. Let's just duplicate this tab so we don't lose our spot with our custom connector. And we're going to go into the tables and we're going to search for the connector table. Now in the connector table, let's look at the data. There's going to be one row, and that one row is our custom connector. And so let's edit that row and let's share it with Bianca just using normal Dataverse sharing. So on the ribbon, I'll choose share. I will add Bianca. And then we'll share it to her with read write. Now as a short side note, you'll notice that when you share connectors in the regular user interface, you get three options: can view and share, and can edit. These map to the Dataverse rules as shown here. So you can apply the Dataverse rules to match what you would do in the connector UI. And then once that's done, we'll go back to Bianca's tab and let's refresh. And now she has the custom connector listed. Now do know that if you go open this up and you go to the share tab, you won't see anything change there. So there's still no names listed. But just to verify that she has access, let's open it up in Flow, and let's have her just create a new instant flow that uses that custom connector. And so here we'll add a new step and we'll go to our custom connector tab. And sure enough, there's our custom connector for the Get To Dos API. So we'll save our flow and we'll run a quick test. And we'll see that everything runs fine. And so this is just an example of how you can continue to share custom connectors when they're included in a solution until this issue with the user interface is fixed and you can share them directly in the user interface. Thanks for watching.